Welcome back, everyone, to MLG Columbus. That was quite a series between DK and Na'Vi. We're going to head over to Clutch. He's going to break down this match with some analysts over on the couch.
Thank you, gentlemen. Wow, it's almost really difficult to go back to game number 1 to remember what happened because these games went on for a long time, and rightfully so because both these teams were so talented. I'm joined by Luminous, IX, Mike 88, Zyori, and the very beautiful Jessica Brohard from Curse. And first off, guys, Medusa getting shut down. This is one of the prime times that we've seen Medusa being used in the draft pick, but it got shut down very, very quickly. It did have first blood, but Ice is just over and over again shutting it down. Why? Why was Medusa locked down so easily? Mike, why did they bring it? And now is it a mistake to bring it, or can teams bring it again here in the finals?
I think some of the issue is that Clockwork does inherently well versus Medusa, since there's like a 30 move speed advantage or something like that. And also the Na'Vi supports were more focused on ganking middle instead of supporting the Medusa.
Now, when it comes to the Divine Rapier, we saw that in game number 2, used over and over and over again to the crowd's enjoyment. But in game number 3, they couldn't land those hits, those kills that they needed. What happened to Na'Vi in game number 3, Luminous?
What happened was Hovos needed to buy 4 Rapier on game 2 to complete the magical number 4. That didn't happen. Burning rounded up and got one in the end. But all honesty, they just had really good control of the early game. And Na'Vi's never had the mid-game control, and they needed to have that. So that didn't happen. And to me, Burning had such a good farm. I think it was like a 25-minute Midas BKB Butterfly with the Satanic on top. And there was like 6 or 7 Midas throughout the game. Burning was in control the entire game, and they never had a chance.
Zyra, really quickly, when it comes to DK, they played a really patient game. Is that going to help them out against speed gaming, or they're going to have to try something different?
That's an interesting thing to break up. I think Speed are going to have their work cut out for them against DK. DK have been playing so well, and yesterday we talked about some of that momentum. DK having that second set of semifinals, I think, is going to be advantageous for them because they can keep that momentum going. Speed, they've had a break. They're going to have to get that adrenaline back up, and it's going to be rough.
Jessica, you're a huge fan of Dota. You and I play Dota here and there. You make fun of me sometimes because I need to do better. But what does this mean? What does this tournament mean for Dota fans around the world?
I think this means a lot more exposure for Dota. A lot of people have this notion that it's mainly an Eastern European thing, an Asian thing, and that it hasn't quite found its foothold in the American scene yet. And I think that MLG is going to do great things for exposure here in the US.
This is a great first event, ladies and gentlemen, and the finals are almost ready. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back, the Dota 2 Grand Finals for the MLG Pro Circuit. Stay tuned.
The Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is brought to you by iBuyPower.